Are we live?
We are live. Probably nobody's watching yet though, because I just went live. So you can,
Okay.
Are you ready? We still got 5 minutes to do it though. I just wanted to get it live. So coming to you live tonight, we have the PG Cyclones against William Annin Vikings from New Jersey. Coming up very soon on the stream. We have Zach, Matthew, Kyler, and Daniel as your PG Cyclones tonight. And we also have a special guest, Mr. Hoke, today with us. He is going to be singing for us any minute now. So we're going live tonight very soon. We have the PG Cyclones against the William Annin Vikings. I'm just checking everybody is joining and that we are live. Let me just check that. Yeah, we have 3 people watching on Facebook already, Hoke. Big audience for you already. We're out on, let's see if we're on YouTube. And we are live on YouTube as well. Somebody's coming in. Somebody came in for a second. Did you see who it was there or no? Let's see. So in about 3 minutes, we're going to have Hoke singing the anthem, and then we'll be kicking off soon after that in our game with the PG Cyclones against the William Annin Vikings, our first inter-school game. And here we have, oh, where did Hoke go to? We have lost Hoke, Jake. Jake was... We just had Hoke and we just lost Hoke. That's not good.
Did we?
Yeah, he was here. He's been here for like 10 minutes and now he's disappeared.
How are you today, Mr. Renton?
Good. I'm nervous for our game. Are you confident? Here we go. Hoke is back.
Oh, absolutely am. I think it should be a good game for us to watch. And hello, Hoke. How are you today?
I'm doing all right.
I am just sending messages to the other team to get ready. And we need our boys to join as well.
Open up Rocket League as well.
So in about a minute, we're going to have Hoke singing the anthem, Jake. Are you looking forward to this treat?
Of course.
We'll just give it another minute because I've actually told people it's singing at 5:55.
Ooh, he has a guitar as well. That's exciting.
It is. This is very exciting.
Peak exciting. What is that? All right, great. So what are your expectations out of tonight's match, Mr. Renton?
I'm confident. I just hope our boys are not overly confident. I hope they take it cautious at first till they find their feet. I hope they don't go all out offensive until they're sure how it's they've found their feet.
Yeah.
If they get 2 or 3 up, though, I've given them permission to do whatever they want. Then.
Yeah. All right, that's good. Is that McGregor? This popped up, Hoke?
No, I'm currently at I'm currently at Brendan's house. My friend Brendan's house. Brendan Kelleher.
Hi,
Say
Brendan.
Hello.
How are you?
He
Long
can't
time no
hear you.
see. Oh,
I have
bummer.
headphones. He says,
Someone
"How
said
are
hi.
you?" Oh, I'm good. I just finished a 4,000 word research paper, and I
Ah,
can't record Hoke sing the national anthem.
well,
All
fun.
right, I think without further ado, we're going to give this over to Hoke.
All right.
So over to you, Hoke.
Give me 1 second.
Hand on heart thing, Jake. Yeah.
Of
I hope you
course.
noticed I'm wearing We Are Cyclones.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Please
Okay.
join me in singing the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Yeah, good job, Hoke.
Thanks, Hoke.
Yeah. Good work. That's so fun.
Well done, Hoke. Thanks for that.
Thank you, Hoke.
I think Hoke
Oh,
may be
gosh.
staying with us. So I'm going to be switching to the game is going to be coming live any second. We have all the players in the stream.
All right. What are we playing on?
Number 1.
G1. Beautiful.
He doesn't get. We shouldn't say it on the stream, but okay.
Okay. Well, they don't know the password.
It's the same password as always. Don't say that. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to kill you then.
Oh gosh.
I'm changing my virtual background. So we're going to be live any second now, guys. We have William Annin Vikings against the PG Cyclones, our first inter-school game. This should be
I like
exciting.
the color scheme.
Yeah, I've tried my best to match the colours of both schools. That's as close as I could get to the kind of PG maroon. So
Well, I think it's kind of cool. Oh gosh, this is fun.
you in the
Let's do it.
you in as well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, I'll give it a minute. Okay, I'm just gonna tell them to wait.
So we have Daniel Stein playing, then we have Matthew Butts, and we have Zach Lewin, right?
Yeah,
Those are our
yeah.
players for
Zach,
tonight.
Daniel, and Matthew are starting.
Be a good game to watch.
We don't know what to expect from William Annin, so we have no idea how this will go, but we're confident in our boys, aren't we, Jake?
Absolutely, they're just great players. You know, to be on this team, this just shows how competent they are. You know, we have a lot of great players and a lot of developed players in this league, but they're just, you know, top of the, just top of the crop.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. And then tonight, obviously, the big one, the senior showdown later on.
It's not going to be that big of a game. It's be kind of a landslide in favor of the NewsClan, obviously.
I hear
Yeah.
rumours that there's a return of the Robbie.
Oh, return to the Ravi. Yes, that is very true. The Robbie.
Right, what time do you make it, guys? Is it time for kickoff, do you think?
Oh, are we playing at 6?
Yeah. One
All
minute.
right, 59.
1 minute to go.
Should we be punctual? Wait for 6?
Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty fun. Gosh. Oh, I see your dog.
Do you? Yeah. My dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he's heading now.
Your dingo.
Okay, I think we're gonna. The anticipation here is killing me.
Oh,
Right,
it's 6 o'clock.
Okay, I'm gonna tell.
Spectate. Yes, should I tell him to join?
Yeah. Here we
Alright, here
go,
they are.
guys. This is it.
Yeah.
The big one. PG Cyclones against the William Annin Vikings. Let's go get them, Jake.
Gosh, this is
This is
fun.
exciting.
Alright, yeah, definitely.
PG Cyclones on
Alright,
the
what's
attack,
the-
but we can. We get an
There
early
he
goal.
goes.
Oh, so
it's like that.
close.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm just praying Yonkers on his good Wi-Fi tonight.
Yeah, I hope so.
Why have we got no one back, Jake?
Alright, we're doing well. We're doing well. We're keeping trying to push offensively. Oh, missed aerial by them. Ooh, that's aerial play / wall play by Will and Ann. Ooh, what are they doing? Play.
Daniel on the attack. Can we get someone here?
Ooh, nice play by
Yeah,
Young.
putting into the danger area.
Up the wall. Yeah, they're having a great game
I'm
aerially.
hoping we have the. I'm
All
hoping
these-
we have more in the air than this team. Do you think we do?
Looking at the start, I think we do. So we're playing a series of 5 as well? Alright.
This is dangerous. Come on, Cyclones, get this away. Why? Come on.
Oh gosh. Oh, there we are.
Usually we're not biased on the commentary, but tonight we certainly are.
Oh, absolutely. You know, unless we're talking about the NewsClan, of course.
Come on, Cyclones.
And Willie Mann's doing a good job of keeping it close.
I'm not making any predictions like that until we get a goal. Until we get a 2-0 lead, I'm not saying anything cocky.
Cocky?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be
Arrogant or
fine.
anything like that. I'm not taking anything for granted until we get the goal.
They're looking like they're playing a little bit better than that video we saw.
Yeah. We need math.
It was like
We
slowed
need some
down.
magic from Matthew.
Absolutely. Or Yonk, really. I feel like both of them could be really like,
Yeah.
beautiful. It's well centered by Yonk right there. Let's see if Danny can do
They're
anything.
putting a
with
lot of men at the back, aren't they, though, the Vikings?
it. Yeah. Ooh, well
Come on,
centered by
Cyclones, somebody
Matthew
put this
Butts.
away.
Oh, bummer.
That's going to be
Oh,
it!
she's
Yes! Cyclones 1-0 on the Vikings.
I couldn't tell you were excited.
I'm actually nervous for this. I don't think I could coach
Oh,
one of
gosh.
the normal sports because I'm too nervous for.
You don't think so?
nervous for this.
Oh, it's on! It's on! Another goal by Matthew!
Uh-oh.
No, actually, 1 goal by Matthew, 1 goal by Daniel Stein. Good playing, guys.
Where
Gosh.
were the Vikings there? They were slow off.
Not there. They did a good. I don't know. We did a
That's
great
a
job
big-
of being there
big
first.
confidence boost to our guys, isn't it, Jake?
Oh, definitely.
I think we needed that. Settle the nerves. Let's see if they can play. I think we might come out and play some.
Oh,
cool
it's on.
stuff.
It's centered. It's centered.
Yeah, we-
Can Young do anything about
Can
it?
Young-
Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
close.
Ooh, okay, that could be centered. I think Dan's going for it. Oh, bummer. Maybe Young can get to it. Oh, Zach Lewin with a hit and a miss.
There goes Young. It's
Oh,
going
but
to
Matthew's
be.
there.
Whoa!
Matthew!
Matthew Butts with number 3.
All right, I think the other team's starting to get a little stressed out now, understandably
Well, I
so.
think we've seen this. We've seen this many times before, haven't we? When
Yeah,
they lose a few goals, they have to come out and they can't defend as deep, and then it opens up.
yeah, definitely. It's on for Matthew Butts. Can he put it in?
The
Nope.
Vikings really need to get the defensive game going again.
I just can't withstand this pressure, Mr. Renton. You know, who could?
The pressure is leaving my body right now that we're that we're 3 up. Yeah.
Okay, this could be a bit dangerous for Porter-Gaud.
Yeah. We want the shutout in the first game, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, what's happening here? Oh, nice play by Simply Hyped.
Yeah. I'm glad it's not a destroy to either team. No, I don't want to say an annihilation of either team.
Well, not destroyed yet. We're gonna,
Well.
you know, I feel like, you know, games game 2 or 3, we're gonna get it. 10 goals
You
plus.
think?
I'm hoping for it.
You want to just put these Vikings in back in their They're longboats or whatever.
They're long boots.
This has got to be a
Oh, that's a
number
good goal
4,
by
Daniel.
Daniel.
Daniel, a good pick then, do you think?
Absolutely. I think Daniel's a great player. He's just a lot less flashy than, you know, Matthew Butts and Zach Lewin.
I think.
But he's
I
great.
think we are going to swap in Kyler though for game 2 to see what happens.
Oh yeah.
If
For Daniel.
yeah, if it goes wrong, we'll go back for the 3rd game.
All right.
That might,
Well,
that might be
Dennis-
all out defensive. It might be interesting to see.
I don't think Kyler's in this game yet.
You sure? I think he was. If he's not, then we stick with this.
We have Fox Great News, Game Master, Head Rush Chast, which is Bell,
Classy
and
Bird is
Rob.
Kyler.
We don't have
Oh,
Classic
right,
Bird.
oh well. We stick with this then.
Yeah. Or you could play Mr. Renton. I think that's
No,
a good
I
idea.
think that would be terrible.
Your dog's just on stream right now. Just just sitting on
Is
stream.
he on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Messing up the virtual background.
Oh,
Oh, this is a chance.
this is a good chance. See what Daniel can do with it. Matthew Butts, good center right there. Okay, Young missed it a little bit.
It's been a strong performance, hasn't it, so far?
Yeah, absolutely. Matthew Butts is doing a really great job.
This is a chance for the
Keeping the
Vikings.
offensive-
Can they get one back? No.
Nope.
I think we're going to see a 4-0 to the Cyclones in the first game.
I think so. It looked great playing by. Oh, maybe he said too soon. No, he should be fine. They put a goal in. Oh, bummer. Gonna bounce that on her. All right, that was a pretty good game for the first game. That was a good
Who's
watch.
Headrest Chaz?
That's Luke Bell,
All right. Okay.
but he just
All
left.
right, okay. I take
It
it
was
we're
just-
sticking with the lineup then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Luke Bales. Tyler's trying to come in.
Hello, Jonathan. How are you?
What's going on, guys?
We just had our first game of the series against the WA Vikings, and we
Come on.
pulled victorious 4-0 for Porter-Gaud Cyclones.
Let's go.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good game to watch.
Okay, I think we're going to do a swap, perhaps, if the team listens. they are under instructions to swap, but I'm not sure if they are. Okay, we're about
We'll
to
see.
we're about to kick off anyway. We won the first one 4-0. It was confident, very confident performance so far.
I think one of their players may have left.
They have a
Are we on PG1?
yeah.
It's a 2v2 right now. Yeah, is he coming back? Yeah, there he is.
Alright, we're letting in the classy bird. There we go. Okay, so Kyler is now in instead of Daniel. Let's see how that goes.
Is it PG2 or PG1?
One?
PG1.
I'll give it to you for
Oh, well
I'll give it to you
centered.
for commentary now.
Oh, bummer. Early goal by WA
I
Vikings.
can't get it. It says it's full.
Yeah, it might be.
Oh, we might have to.
Let's see if I'll see who else is in the server, Jake.
Daniel. We can ask him to leave.
Yeah. Or you could try this, Jonathan. See if you go to Mix. I'll send you a message. If you go to Mixer, it's actually not behind. It's like pretty much live.
Okay, I can
it's,
do that.
It's Mixer.com Nimrod108.
Yeah, I know which one it is. I can pull it
That
up.
should be live, but we'll see. Come on, Cyclones.
I don't think the swap to Kyler has been proving well. I saw him running against Yonk for a defensive play.
Yeah.
That's a little behind.
We'll swap back if. But I think we need to keep Daniel in the now because we might need to bring him back in.
Yeah, definitely.
So it looks like they're up 1-0.
Yeah, the
Yes,
Vikings
sir.
are. Yeah, we're losing this one. I think we will have team instructions to swap back to Daniel if they don't pull this out.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, I think that'd be a good plan. Oh, nice play by Yonk right
Come
there.
on, this is a chance. Come
Oh,
on,
it's well centered.
must be. Yes, well
Yeah,
done,
there it
Cyclones.
is. That was an unfortunate play by WA Vikings. I don't think that was their intention right there.
Have we
Yes,
scored?
one each.
Nice. Matthew Butts. By the way, I'm behind. Just
That's
so you
okay.
know.
We'll do this. We'll have you. We've got the 2 big games tonight. You can do all the commentary. I didn't realize it was.
I just wanted to watch
realize it was a 10 limit anyway, because I think it must be because their team has subs in as well, and
they have a commentator.
and they have they're streaming on Twitch as well. Oh no!
Gotcha.
Oh, good shot by their team there. Couldn't do much
Come
about
on,
it.
Cyclones. Come on, Cyclones. Becoming a tense match here. Cyclones won the first round 4-0, but they're 2-1 down in the second game. We really need a goal soon.
But it looks centered. Is it
There
centered?
should
Oh,
be
it's
it,
centered.
Surely, come
Yonk
on,
for Yonk. There's
there we
Yonk.
go.
Good center by Matthew Butts. Be capitalized by Yonk. Zach
The
Lippman.
combination of Matthew and Yonk is kind of unstoppable.
It's a great, great team combo. Combination. They're both just scorers and
See if
playmakers.
they can take the lead for the first time in this round. There's a chance for Matthew Butts, come on.
Well centered by Matthew, but looks like they're gonna push that away. Ooh, Yonk going with style you play right there. Just a little bit of a miss.
It's a tense match. 2 each in this match, very tense. We've got a chance now for the Cyclones! Yes,
nice
Matthew
shot,
Butts!
Well centered. Well centered for himself to be capitalized by an aerial play like that. That's awesome. Good playing. So winner are Porter-Gaud games. Porter versus Porter games.
Say that again, Jake.
So winner are in-house games with Porter teams. playing
7
Porter
o'clock
teams.
we have a big game is, I think it's Brock's Boys against Turf Burners, isn't it?
At 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock we have Turf Burners against Brock's Boys, and it's 7:50 NewsClan against Shepards.
All right. I might have to not be able to commentate the first game. Just practice my team.
Yeah, that's cool, yeah.
Played much.
It's exciting news. Exciting news, Jonathan. We have the return of Robbie to the NewsClan.
Nice.
I think we all. I think
Robbie.
despite doubts we had, I think everybody agrees they actually really miss Robbie.
We do.
It's not often. It's
Did he
not
just
often.
decide to come back, or was he begged back? He was
Little bit of
begged
the
back.
second
He was
one.
asked nicely. Did you bribe him?
Did I bribe him? No. That probably would have been smart though.
I think we can.
Ooh,
you think
nice
we can
pl-
see this game out now at 3-2.
I think so. I think this is going well for us. I still think Daniel Stein's a better pick than Kyler, but
Yeah, I think
you
he
know,
brings more balance to it. But I think we're going to get a goal here if this drops. No, come on, Yonk. That's got to be. Is it going to fall? No.
Well, I don't think playing at a high level, putting a goalie in net's a very practical move. By his part. So I
It does,
think
it does
Daniel
look like we're
Stein-
playing a bit more defensive now. We are showing a bit of nerves here.
Yeah.
We really need to finish this game. If we can make this 4-2, it'd be a good move. Just get this game done. We don't want to see overtime.
No, we do not. Played by Matthew. right
Matthew
there.
with the high flying acrobatics, and this could drop for Matthew, but no one's there.
Yeah, it
No
could.
one's there. 1 minute to go. Can we hold on? We are seeing some good dribbling here from the Annin Vikings. Mr. Robbo, Matthew Butts takes it away. This could be it. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, bummer.
This is a chance.
Is there one net?
This is a chance for the Vikings. This is not what we want.
Yeah, I think Simply Hype's a good player on their team.
Yeah.
I think he's the one to watch.
Oh, we've left ourselves open. Come on, guys, get this ball away. Uh-oh, come on, someone get that away.
Good shot.
Yonk.
That
Woo!
was a good
Yonk
shot.
saves it.
By Simply Hype right there. Good play by Yonk though.
Come
putting
on,
up
Yonk, finish this. Oh man, this is tense. We've only got 15
Definitely.
seconds to go. Can we hold on?
It's on. All right. Saved by Matthew Butts. That could be on.
And we do it. That was a lot closer.
Definitely. Yeah, I think the stats are kind of indicate just how Daniel Stein might be a better pick than Kyler Senko for this game. Also, his ping.
Someone's is like you're crackling.
No, I believe that's game chat from Game Master.
You still on? Yeah. I'm counting down yet. Here we go.
There's Daniel Stein. Oh no.
They're discussing. Yeah. What are they doing? Is that
Putting in Daniel Stein? They took out Young.
Oh, right, okay. What's happening now?
Yeah, there he is. He's back in.
Right. So we're back.
So now we have
Is this the original lineup?
Zach Lewin. Yeah, this is the original lineup. Zachary Lewin, Matthew Butts, and Daniel Stein.
Yeah, it did go better the first round. I think it's a wise move.
Yeah. I think just Daniel Stein is a very excellent
early
player.
attack
Nice play
from-
by Matthew
yeah.
Butts.
Great save, but early pressure from the Vikings. They really need a win here. This goes in. It's going to go.
Oh,
Come on,
and
it
him at
must
the end.
be.
Oh, it's not
yes,
light.
that's
Oh,
what
there
we
we
wanted.
go.
Early goal from Slinky Vane. Daniel back in the lineup, giving his friend Kyler a chance, but Daniel taking his opportunity to make it 1-0 to the PG Cyclones. Not to say this team is no mugs though. They would do well in our league. They would beat a lot of our teams.
Yeah, I asked Young to do an air dribble, but he doesn't seem like he wants to comply.
I think this William Annin Vikings might be too good for the Shepards.
Oh, sure, the Shepards? You think so?
Or
But not too good for the
of
NewsClan,
course
no.
not, no. Here's a chance for the
I think
Vikings.
Even
that's
the
a save.
NewsClan could beat the All-Star team.
I think we know that's. I think we know that's not true, but okay.
Oh, it's
Early
on.
pressure.
Oh.
Come on, Cyclones. Let's finish this out with a straight 3-0 victory. Let's do it. Oh, that should have been that should have been game over there. Let's get in the box again. Pressure is on the Vikings. Cyclones looking to finish this off. Here we go.
Oh,
High
well
five,
centered.
must
Well
be.
centered. It's in. Daniel Stein.
Definitely the
Ah,
right
that's
move to put him
surprising.
back in, Jake.
Yeah, I think so. He's just an excellent player. Just really, just great. Like look at it right there. He did an excellent job of rolling. So make sure that the ball hit the top side of his car, which gives us better bounce than the wheels. So there's different parts of your car reflect the ball better. So like top of your car is one of the better ones, while the wheels are the worst.
Oh,
Nice play. Wow,
that's
Daniel Stein with the hat
game
trick.
over.
Nice hat trick by Daniel Stein.
Any doubts about Daniel's place in the team have been taken away by this performance. So, guys, we are Cyclones, yes?
Pardon?
We are Cyclones.
Oh, absolutely.
What's the chant we do?
Like that red. I don't go enough football games to know.
Jake.
Oh,
Let it down.
I know.
Let it down.
I know. I think it's like something with, Hoke's here. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe you could tell
Hoke,
him.
Hoke, you
Forget.
could do it for us. Is Hoke still listening? I
That's why we
guess
need the
not.
cheerleaders, Mr.
We
Richter.
do. For
I'm
a,
sure
for
they
a
know all
grand
the
final,
chants.
we will definitely have that.
Yeah, exactly.
I like the fact you've still got your American flag flying, Jake.
Oh, I do. I haven't changed that yet.
Could you imagine if these three played on one team in our league?
Yeah. Well, we played a practice game on Wednesday when they three played against, who was it, Jake? Cooper
Yeah, it was
Jennings.
Cooper, Luke Bell, and
There is it.
I.
Oh.
who are all good players, but these guys are just they're excellent.
Yeah, these guys, you can tell that they got, even though they haven't played much, you can see the synergy. Like they haven't played much together.
Yeah, they're just all just such great players.
Yeah, we gave them one practice match, but I think if we're playing Wando or Magnet, we need some more practice games though, just to be sure.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we got this wrapped.
Yeah, I think this game is over.
I'm talking about the Wando one too. I don't think they got a chance.
Have you talked to the Wando teacher yet, Mr.
Yeah, well, yeah, he lives just like 3 houses away from me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Makes it good. Easy. Still working on the leader of the Gamers Club in Magnet.
Are they running scared, Jake?
Absolutely.
They're afraid of the Cyclones, I can tell.
You know, who wouldn't be? Is it on? No, a little short.
Does look like we're just running down the clock now. This looks to be a famous victory for the Cyclones. This is going to be 3 games to 0, and
yes, sir.
They've only allowed the Vikings to score 2 goals tonight to the 10 goals from the Porter-Gaud Cyclones, and that makes it 4.
Wow,
that
excellent
is game
play.
Over Yonk.
Oh, wow, look at the roll. That's just I don't know. It just shows how his skill really, just his knowledge and whereabouts of how to like handle his car and how to put the ball where he wants.
So was that helping the shot or was that showing off?
Oh, that was helping the shot. Without that little roll, it wouldn't have gone in. The rolling can help you aim and it can help you adjust how powerful you want the shot. So if you want to have a weaker shot, you'll try to hit the ball through wheels, the bottom side of the car. Nice. It's not going to get fast. But if you wanted to go a little faster, you might try to hit it with the the hood or the front of the car. The front of the car is the best place to hit it, but that's going to put the ball going the fastest. It really just depends on how you want to. We're going to put the ball and how fast. Nice play. Oh, nice save by.
Oh, that's 5. That certainly is game over now.
I'm thinking so, unless they pull something out. And it looks like one of their players left.
Oh, have they rage quit?
We'll see.
All right, Jim.
Here we go, the countdown.
Oh, almost.
3. Are they gonna make it 6? No, 5-0. We will
so.
take that. PG Cyclones wins the challenge match against William Annin Vikings from New Jersey. Well done, Cyclones.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Good job, Vikings as well. That was, that was great playing by both sides, but this is a great and competent team for the Cyclones.
Woo!
Well done,
Yeah.
Cyclones.
Woo!
I have been nervous all day about that, in case it went all wrong.
Well, definitely did not. That was awesome to watch.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Woo!
Jonathan's definitely excited.
Yeah.
So we're just now waiting for Hoke to rejoin the stream. Hoke is here to entertain us tonight.
Jokes? Singing? I don't know. We'll see. But that was definitely a great game to watch. I enjoyed that, and it was just great to see our skill level as a whole. Kind of compare see how the league is. There's just great players, and I don't know.
Oh, here's Mr.
Mr.
Bergman.
Bergman!
Hey guys.
Did you see the victory there?
No, I just logged in.
We just defeated them 3 straight games.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, now granted, they were like 5th graders. Okay, so let's not get too happy there,
We weren't
Jake.
telling people that. Okay. Yeah.
What was the score?
4-0 in the first game. 3-2. They did run as close in the second game, and then
Yeah.
5-0 in the last game.
Woo!
Yeah.
Jonathan's excited.
That is great. That is great.
It was fun to watch.
Yeah, I've actually been nervous all day. I don't think I could coach one of the school soccer teams or whatever, because I think if this is how I feel about this, I don't know.
Well, but like they've been doing that for like years, right? David? They've been like,
yeah, they are middle school. I think we should arrange a match between them and Bob's middle schoolers. That would be a fairer matchup.
yeah. And that,
Wait a minute, wait a minute, they were a middle school team.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not all about age, but then we have seen that in our league that the seniors and juniors do tend to be better. So I guess age does come into it to some degree. Yeah. Hoke, are you prepared to sing us some more? Yeah.
All right, team. We'll have to go practice my own team for tonight's games.
Yeah, so,
I'll be signing off right now, and I'll be back after the game.
yeah,
All right.
Mr. Bergman, it's a
Bye.
senior match tonight at 7:50, which is the Shepards against Robbie and Jake's NewsClan. So that'll be an interesting one.
Robbie, Jake, and who else on their
William
team?
Joy. William Joy. And the other team is Cooper Jennings. We've got Kevin Channing, aka Kevin, and who's the other one I'm missing out?
What time's the next one?
Well, we're playing at
Brent,
7
what's
o'clock. We have got people you do know. So at 7 o'clock we have Turf Burners against the Brox Boys. Turf Burners, you will know, that's Daniel Stein, Kyler Petska, and Thomas Anderson. And they are undefeated. They're
one of our top
they're
teams.
the only undefeated team in the league, and they're taking on Brox Boys, which is Zach, Charlie Toole, and James Winterfeld.
That's the champions.
That's Jonathan's team.
Zach Shepley, David?
Zach leaving. He's 10th grade. It's a 10th grade team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's Jonathan's pick.
They gonna come back and win this whole thing.
Now, Jonathan, do you play?
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm the same a little bit. They keep asking us to play us, but
you guys should, man. You guys are gamers, man.
They're going to kill us. If we play the bottom team.
If they just did that with a bunch of middle schoolers that play all the time, imagine what they're gonna do to us that don't play all the time.
We could maybe play.
That was the three best players in our league.
Jonathan, remember how like you suddenly threw upon us the fact that you're a freaking kick-ass bowler out of the clear blue?
Yeah, well, that's
do
different.
The same thing with
that's
me.
different. I can control my ball. I can't control them scoring 15 goals against me.
Yeah, I've done a few practice with the NewsClan with Robbie and Jake, and they would kill me. So
now, Hoke, are you on a team or are you just playing music?
I was originally trying to be on a team, and then I never had a team, and then I had a team, and then we never worked anything out. So I'm just here to play.
Well, Matthew Butts took your place.
I joined the
Matthew
teams.
Butt took your place. So it turns out he's probably the best player in the whole league.
No,
is it really?
It's not.
Matthew Butts?
Yeah.
It's not probably.
Yeah.
It's by far
Yeah,
he's the best player in the league.
Yonk's probably a
Is he
close
like-
second, but Matthew is the best. Yeah.
That's
Let me put
good
it
because I'm
let me
trash.
put it to this way, Doug. So, GW Zoo, Matthew Butts is on that team, right?
Yeah.
They were wiping everybody out. Everybody out. No, Matthew Butts is on.
Oh yeah, GWZ. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, GW Zoo. So they were wiping everybody out with Matthew Butts. I mean, these games weren't even close. They didn't lose a single game yet, a match as well. They took Matthew Butts off.
And they lost.
And they played Trey. Trey's evidently one of the top Fortnite players in South Carolina, but he's
really?
not as good as Matthew at Rocket League. Right?
So
Trey May?
they put Matthew back in, and now they've wiped everybody they played since. So if that tells you.
So he's the LeBron James of the Rocket League.
Pretty much.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, and I've heard Trey's a very good Fortnite player.
I don't even know Matthew at all. Do you know him, Doug? Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I had him in my freshman year, but and he's been in the AI club, so I know him a little bit. Good kid. I mean,
right. Yeah.
pretty, from what I understand, pretty solid upstairs.
Yeah, he's
too.
pretty. I know who he is. He's pretty intelligent.
Yeah, he's no Hoke, but I mean, he's pretty intelligent, right?
I don't know. I'm not the smartest cookie in the
any kid that goes to Porter-Gaud has to be smart.
Yeah, there's a minimum level that Porter-Gaud probably has. So
you can't just go to Porter-Gaud just because you got money.
Where is Hoke in that range, Mr. Bergman? Are you prepared to stay online?
Hoke's a hard worker. He sometimes loses things, all right, but we won't go into that discussion. But he certainly puts the time in. I'm not sure that time is always directed towards the end, but the time is there. I'll give you that.
Hoke, you're a senior.
Time is not.
Yes, sir. I
Okay,
am.
so I can understand that. When I was a senior, I just tried to breeze through.
Oh no, but that's been continuous through
Yeah, for 4 years.
high school.
Somehow, God knows how Hoke has survived 4 years, but he has. I mean, here he is, and somehow
I always find a way. You know what?
found a
I
way.
can always find a way.
Is the
You know,
dream to make it in
Hoke,
music?
You need to write a song
Yeah.
called "I Found
Yes.
a Way." I found a
But
way.
is that the dream, Hope?
I will. I think I will.
Is that the dream, Hope, to make it big in music? Is that the plan?
Yes, that is the plan.
Okay,
And
but
I'm
Hoke, here's
currently
the deal. You're gonna walk on and do your concert. You're gonna have your lyrics list. You're gonna where's my lyrics list? Crap, where's the words? I don't. All right, and that's
Well,
what you're gonna walk off.
he did a great job of the national anthem, but I did notice he
Yeah.
was looking at his phone to see the words.
Hoke, can you not sing without looking?
I can sing. No. I can sing without
Was it
looking
the,
at the
was it the
words.
chords?
All right.
Was it the?
Hey guys,
It
I'll be
was-
right back.
All right. Was it?
No, I just wanted to make sure that I was getting everything
No, dude,
right.
I hear you. I mean, if I was singing publicly, I would have a freaking thing right there too, man. Because you choke up. You don't want to be in front of 10,000 people going, and
You should have just.
Yeah,
you
that's
should have
not
just
something I wanna do.
held the phone slightly lower out of the view of the camera. Because it was right about here, the phone, when you were.
Yeah. No, I noticed that. I was like,
Yeah, well, when the president speaks, he's got words up above the screen, so it looks like he's looking at the TV and he's looking at the words, right?
Will Porter-Gaud give us a teleprompter for?
Yeah, sure, man. I mean, with the Rocket League's as successful as it is, I'm sure you could ask for that.
yeah.
Well, cool. Are you? All right, so David, the game's at 7. What time does Hoke sing?
Hoke's going to entertain us as soon as he's just going to be singing some songs for us till 7 o'clock, I think.
Okay. All right. Well, the game starts at 7.
7, and then the seniors are at 7:50.
All right, I'm gonna swing back.
All right.
I'll text you guys then.
Okay, bye.
See you guys.
All right, Hoke. I am going to go to speaker view, so you're nice and big,
Oh boy.
and make this bigger. Let's see if I can do that. Before you start, I'm going to make it a bit bigger so you can see a lot of Hoke. There we go. Right, over. I'm going to leave this to you, Hope. You've got like about 20-25 minutes, so I'm going to mute myself and over to you.
Oh boy. All right. All right. This song that I'm gonna do is Tim Schull by Mumford and Sons. Mumford and Sons is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's got a really pretty harmony. I can't do that. because
I
I'm
like
just one
Mumford
man.
and Sons.
So good. They're so good. Cold is the water. It freezes. You're already cold. Already cold, cold. Death is at your doorstep, and it will steal your innocence, but it will not steal your substance. And you are not alone in this, and you are not alone in this. As brothers we will stand and we'll hold your hand. You are the mother of your baby child, the one to who you gave life. You have your choices, and these are what make man great. His ladder to the stars. not alone in this. You are not alone in this. Others we will stand and we'll hold your I will tell the night, whisper, lose your sight. I can't move the mountains for you. All right, that was Tim Schull.
I was on mute, so I didn't give any like bad feedback on it. That was good. I like that song. I don't actually know a lot of Mumford & Sons songs, but I know that one.
Yeah.
What you got for us next?
Let me think. Oh, there's so many songs that I could do that would be good for this. I'll do a classic Johnny Cash song.
Yeah, I like Johnny Cash as well.
Ring Your Fire. A burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, down, down in the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, that taste of love and sweet. When eyes like eyes meet, I feel like a child, oh, of fire and wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, down, down in the flames when I and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a ring of fire. Down, down, down in the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the
Yeah, Julie Ellison, the head of the lower school, saying you did a great national anthem, Hoke.
Oh, thank you guys. I can't see it. I just can see the Zoom call.
Yeah, no, she commented a while ago on the Facebook link, so she must have watched when you did the anthem earlier.
All right. I think I'm gonna do a Frank Sinatra one next. Fly Me to the Moon. me among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, I love you.
We had a suggestion that you should do Flower of Scotland, but I'm guessing you don't know that one.
What song?
I'm sure you don't know it. It's the Scottish national anthem. Maybe I'll learn that one for.
I do
Maybe
not
I'll learn
know.
that one for later. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Todd and Mr. Norton, Todd Mansell and Frank Norton, the musical people from the school, watching you now, Mr. Kellet.
Hey, Mr. Norton. And hi, Mr. Monsell.
They are from they're the Charlestones, aren't they? Yeah.
Yes.
The Charlestones. The Charlestones are in the house watching. No pressure.
Mr. Mr. Norton was the one who taught me how to sing. I would not have. I don't think I would have ever figured that out if it weren't for him. So forever grateful. Let me think. Any particular artists that I might hopefully know?
Oh, you put it in the spot now. What have you got? Tell me if you.
I can do a song. I can do Sweater Weather by The Neighborhood. I can do April Come She Will by Simon and Garfunkel.
Simon and Garfunkel are always good.
I can do.
Say that again.
Say that again.
Simon and Garfunkel, you can't go wrong there, can you?
You can never go wrong there. All right.
Right.
Come she will. The streams are ripe and swelled with rain. Hey, she will stay, resting in my arms again. She'll change her tune. In a restless walk, she'll crowd the night. July, she will fly and give no warning to her flight. Autumn. Hi, am I back? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I cut out for a little bit. I know that. There is a house in they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing gambling is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time that he's alive is when he's all drunk. Mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. See your eyes and see them read the house of the rising sun. Well, I got one foot on the platform, the other on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans, where that fallen shame. When there is a house in New Orleans, they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And I know I'm one.
Eva, hold on a minute. I was gonna say,
House of the Rising Sun by the Animals.
yeah, believe it or not, my son plays that song. He plays guitar and sings as well, and he does that one as well. But with a bit of a Scottish accent, obviously. But yeah, yeah,
It's such a fun song.
yeah, he loves that one. Yeah. I'm actually in his room right now when he's over here, but he's back in Scotland at university in lockdown.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
Sorry to hear that.
yeah. He was meant to be flying over here in June, but the flights are cancelled now, so we don't know when he's going to get here. It's a good name, Jonathan, eh? Sorry, Jonathan's on. Big Jonathan there is on mute. Let me see if I can unmute. Yeah, I don't know if you knew Jonathan. My son was called Jonathan.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he does that song as well.
The next one is a song by Avriel and the Sequoias, which is a little trio or a quartet band started by the old bass for the Pentatonics.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite songs. It's 4:15.
Yep.
Four and I'm feeling alright. I love to close my eyes, but I can never rest my mind. Thinking where I'm going to and where I've been, while 1,000 other worries are floating in the wind. And I can't keep them all away, but it turns out fine. It turns out fine. And I fight to keep them all away, but it turns out fine. It turns out fine. Thousand other worries floating in the night fight, keep them all away, but it turns out fine. It turns out fine. And I can't keep them all away, but it turns out fine. Turns out fine.
Well, nice one. Mr. Norton asked you to do Ring of Fire, but I told him you did it already. You must have missed it.
I've already done that
Yeah.
one. I can do. Sorry, Mr. Norton. I can do Folsom Prison Blues.
Yeah, he didn't say Ring of Fire. It just said Johnny Cash. So
All right, I can do that one. I hear that train a-coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, and I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train is rolling on down the Saturday night. just a baby. My mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating from a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking maybe cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. For those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, they beat me from this prison if that railroad train was mine. I bet I'd move it all a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to be. And I let that loneliness blow my blues away.
I had to change my flag because the Scottish people watching on the stream were getting angry at me. So I put up a combination of Scottish and American flag now.
You have to represent.
Yeah. That was good. Miss Smith says, "Go Cyclones." She doesn't have a song request, but she said, "Go Cyclones."
Go Cyclones, Miss Smith.
Let me think.
We have. Let's see if we got any more requests. I don't see any more requests right now. Let's see if Jonathan has a request. Jonathan, you got a request? I have no idea what your taste in music is.
I think he's muted.
I just unmuted him.
Oh, he's not.
No, I was unmuted.
No, I muted you and me on the Zoom thing, so we don't get feedback on the.
No, I'm enjoying it. I love Johnny Cash.
Johnny's good. I love his stuff.
Johnny's got some good stuff. Trying to think of.
Okay, you're probably gonna laugh at this, Hoke, but I'm actually, despite being Scottish, I'm a Garth Brooks fan. Do you do any?
You're a what fan?
Garth Brooks, believe it or not. He's one of the few American country artists that made it in Scotland. Take it you don't do any Garth?
I don't do any Garth. I stick to old country when I do my country.
Okay.
That's my preferred taste, and also growing up, that's all I really listened to.
Oh crap! By the way, we have to stop, guys, because it is time. We have got carried away. It's time for the next match. You're doing too. You're doing too well. Okay, I'm going to do that quickly. Thanks for that, Hope. That was great.
Of course.
Right, I'm just going to get Jonathan out. You unmuted. I'm going to give it over to you right now while I get this ready. I got carried away there with Hoke singing and didn't see the time. So we got the Turf Burners. It's Turf Burners coming up, Jonathan, against. Sorry, I'm getting it wrong. Do you know it's Turf Burners against Brock's Boys?
Brock Boys, yep. Welcome to the stream, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed our little pre-kickoff there before with our wonderful friends from New Jersey there. They had a little match against our all-star team today. We're here live for 2 matches tonight. Our first one's going to be very interesting. My guys, Brock Brothers, are going to be taking on the Turf Burners, and we'll get things kicked off here shortly. So sit back and enjoy some Rocket League play.
Okay, it's number 2, Jonathan. Okay, we've got people coming in. I just get carried away with the singing there from Hoke and did not start the match. I think we've started. Unfortunately, we've started already. Okay, we're good. We're good, Jonathan. You should be able to join it now, yeah? Are you in good? Are you in okay, yeah?
Yeah, we're good,
All right.
man. We're going to kick here game number 1. We got the Brock Brothers are going to be in...
Yes, that's my bad. I had to keep the colours in the last match because I didn't have time to change them. It's kind of a maroon against a kind of bluey purple.
So we got the Brock Brothers in purple, and we got the Turf Burners in pinkish. And right off the bat here, we have the Brock Brothers looking to get control of it as the Turf Burners are down in their zone. We got Slinky Rain there. That is, I believe that is Daniel Stein.
Yeah, that's Daniel. Hi, Mr. Bergman. I get carried away with Hoke singing. Oh, here we go.
He's gonna shoot on net, but he's wide.
Yeah, I started the match late because I got carried away with Hoke singing there. But that's why we're using the colours from the last match. But we're live. I don't know if you can see it on the YouTube or the Facebook, can you?
I'm not there now. I'm going right now.
You'll be about 10 seconds behind though, so Jonathan's commentary will be ahead of you. Sorry,
Sorry,
Jonathan. Back to you.
Daniel Stein off the side of the wall there. Classy Bird. That's Kyler Sika is going to make the block. And we got Thomas Anderson gaining control down into the zone. And of course, Zach Lewin's there to get it out of the zone and push it forward for Brock Brothers. They're going to shoot it on net, but it's a little bit wide. Yoink is right there looking to do something with it, but he cannot do anything. Brock the Goat is trying to get control, but he cannot. Shot in by the Turf Burners, but a little bit wide. Daniel Stein up high with the aerial kick and just kicked it just wide here. We have a very tight game with the Turf Burners looking to do something here. Charles Black's going to kick it over, looking there in the goal. He's trying to make something happen here.
Are you feeling good about your boys, Jonathan? Do you think they can give the Turf Burners their first defeat in the tournament?
They'll be just fine right here. Ball's taken away by the Turf Burners. And here comes Kyler Sika. He's going to kick it off the wall, looking for it. But it's going to be taken out by Zach Lewin, playing wonderful defense, and flying in there is Daniel Stein, but just a little bit too high. Beautiful play by Zach Lewin. Flies in defensively for the Brock Brothers to get it out. Zach Lewin's looking to take control and score. He's going to shoot it, but it's a little bit wide. Thomas Anderson down in the zone for the Turf Burners, but he cannot get control of it. James Winterfield gets it stolen away, and now here comes the Turf Burners. But beautiful defense by Zach Lewin for the Brock Brothers. They need to get it out of the zone, and Zach Lewin does just that. Into the corner, Zach Lewin's going to get control of the ball, but he's blasted up. And it's shot on net by James Winterfield, but it's wide and blocked by Daniel Stein. And now the Turf Burners come out, and here comes Thomas Anderson. He's going to shoot it on net. Beautiful save by Charles Black as he keeps the game 0-0 here for the Brock Brothers. And now here comes Kyler Sika on the roll, but stolen away by Zach Lewin, and here comes the Brock Brothers. He shoots it on net, and he scores! Zach Lewin scores! Giving them a 1-0 lead here in game number 1. What a beautiful play by Zach Lewin.
I know you might not agree, Jonathan, but this could be, you might not think it, but this could be an upset. Although you might not be calling it an upset.
No, not at all, as they're my favorites to win it all.
Turf Burners are undefeated, though. This could be a first defeat if they lose this tonight.
Off the face-off here, it's going to be controlled by the Turf Burners, Kyler Sika, but James Winterfield kicks it right back in, but it's wide. They leave the ball out. He's looking to score here, but it's taken away by Thomas Anderson and Kyler Sika as they push it now to the Brock Brothers zone. Zach Lewin's going to kick it farther, get it out of the zone. but they keep it back in. A shot on net and score.
Equalizer. Game on.
1-1 as the Turf Burners get what they need. Beautiful pass by Thomas Anderson. And then Daniel Stein's going to score it on net. Unfortunate for Charles Black as he was there to make the save.
This is the type of game that we came to expect from these two teams.
I just need the Brock brothers to pull away. Ball's going to be controlled by the Turf Burners into their own zone. And now the Brock brothers are looking to put pressure, but it's taken out by Kyler Sinka. He's trying to push it forward. He cannot, but Daniel Stein going for the aerial, and he misses it. Now the ball's given back to the Brock brothers. The ball's up in the air. Here comes James Winterfield and Zach Lewin, but they just missed it. Daniel Stein's going to hit the ball and try to get control, but he's going to leave it there for the Brock brothers to get it right back. And then here comes Kyler Sinka. 1 minute left in game number 1. It's 1-1. All tied up here. Daniel Stein's going to shoot it, pass it over to his partner, Kyler Sinka. He's going to bounce it off the wall, looking to get a rebound, but James Winterfield there defensively. Thomas Anderson looking for the kick in, but beautiful defense by Zach Lewin. Here comes the Brock brothers. Looking to get it, but Daniel Stein's there, and now he's going to take it away, and he's pushing forward on the goal. He's going to shoot a beautiful save by Charles Black. They're going to shoot it back on net, and they score. Kyler Sinka scores as a costly turnover for the Brock brothers. Now they're down 2-1 here, late into the first game. 32 seconds left. They need to score to tie this up. Off the face-off, it's going to look like it's going to be controlled by the Brock brothers. Here comes Zach Lewin, 30 seconds left. Brock brothers need to score to tie this thing up and take it into overtime. The ball's in the air, taken away by Daniel Stein and Kyler Sinka. Kyler Sinka with the ball down in the zone, but Zach Lewin's there defensively to get it out. James Winterfield there as well, trying to get it out, but Thomas Anderson flies in for the Turf Burners, and there is Zach Lewin defensively. Daniel Stein keeps it in. 2 seconds remaining here in game number 1, and that's going to do it. The Turf Burners win game 1, 2-1, and take a series 1-0 series lead.
What do you think? What happened, Jonathan? What happened?
What
happened there to your boys?
Costly turnovers.
Yeah, I think this one. I'd be surprised if this goes to just 3 straight games. I think this might be a five game match here. Would you agree?
I would agree with you.
Yeah, I think this is going to be tight. I thought Brock's boys had it there, but the Turf Burners are not to be denied. They're still undefeated. And I think mode 7. Who's mode 7? Wait, tell them to get ready up.
That's Thomas Anderson.
Oh, there he goes. I think we should. Are you ready? Yeah, we're both ready. Yeah, so it's just starting now. Here we go. Round 2 coming up. First blood to the Turf Burners. Very tight.
Alrighty, we're going to get started here in game number 2. Again, the Turf Burners win game number 1, 2-1, with 2 late comeback goals there to get the victory. And off the face-off here, it looks like the Brock brothers tried to get control, but they cannot. Daniel Stein's going to shoot it in, but it's a little bit high. Shoots a beautiful save by Charles Black, as Daniel Stein had the goal to himself. Thomas Anderson keeps it in for the Turf Burners, and now here comes the Brock brothers, Zach Lewin and James Winterfield, looking to make something happen. Zach Lewin's going to push it up. James Winterfield, they could have been out to a 1-0 lead, but he just missed it, as it was a beautiful pass by Zach Lewin, but just missed. Ball shot on net here by the Turf Burners, but it's missed wide by Daniel Stein. Brock brothers need to get it out, and they do just that, as Charles Black, being their end goal, gets it out. Zach Lewin looks
dangerous.
He does. James Winterfield now has control for the Brock brothers. Now they're going to shoot it into the Turf Burners zone. He's going to bounce it off. A beautiful play by Kyler Sinka there, defensively, to keep it out. Shot on net by the Turf Burners. Now they leave the goal wide open. Unfortunately, the Turf Burners cannot capitalize, as they had a wide open net on the Brock brothers, and they could not put one in. Ball's at midfield here, trying to be controlled by a team, and it is eventually controlled by Charles Black, but is knocked right back in by Daniel Stein. Here goes.
Oh, it's got to be.
That was hurt by the Turf Burners, and it's going to be a goal scored by Daniel Stein. As it's 1-0 for the Turf Burners here in game number 2.
Daniel really has grown in this tournament. He's probably one of the top 3 players now in the league. Oh, Kyler Penska.
Face-off scored by Kyler Sinka here for the Turf Burners, and now they open up to a 2-0 lead here in game number 2. Unfortunate there by James Winterfield as he could not get the block. Off the face-off here, looks like it's going to be controlled.
Is it possible, Jonathan, that the problem with the Brox boys is they are a one-man team? Or is that harsh?
No, I think it's just, and we're going to get a goal here by Thomas Anderson.
We've seen this time and time again. One team opens up a few. The other team has to push out to try and get it back, and then they leave themselves wide open at the back. Fox boys are going to have to get something together, or they're going to go down 2.
Off the face-off here, it's going to be controlled by the Brock brothers. Sorry, making some adjustments here. Going to be controlled by the Brock brothers. They need to make something happen here as they're down 3-0. Zach Lewin's going to shoot it on net, but Kyler Sink and Thomas Anderson there are defensively to make the stop. Now it's pushed out by the Turf Burners, and they're going to shoot it on net, and it's going to be just wide by Thomas Anderson. Brock brothers need to get control as now the Turf Burners are putting the pressure on them. Daniel Stein's going to kick it over to the corner, looking to gain control for the Turf Burners. Charles Black is there defensively for the Brock brothers, but still, it's still in their zone as they're having a hard time getting it out. And now here comes Zach Lewin for the Brock brothers, looking to make something happen. James Winterfield's going to kick the ball, but it's going to be too high. Kyler Sinka does the aerial kick, and now he's pushing it for the Turf Burners. He's going to shoot it on net and score. Now it's 4-0 for the Turf Burners here in game number 2.
Do you think the Brox boys will be able to get something back together and come back into this match, or is this going to just dent their confidence?
They got to find a way defensive. They got to find a way defensively and make more pressure. They're not putting enough pressure. It's just they're looking for their one player to score all the goals, and that's just not going to work. And Brock the Goat shoots it off the post, but Zach Lewin scores. 4-1 here in game number 2. As the Brock brothers finally get one here in the second game, as they desperately need to win this game. As the Turf Burners are smelling blood and looking to put them away.
Yeah, they are. I would like to see the Brox boys come back in the 3rd game and take this to a 4th game. I think that would be important.
Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by Kyler Sinka, but Charles Black is there defensively for the Brock brothers. Thomas Anderson looking to get it out. And he does. He gets it to midfield looking for Daniel Stein, but here he comes again, Thomas Anderson, but Charles Black is there again defensively. Here comes the Brock brothers into the zone looking to get another goal here, but it's taken away by Kyler Sinka, and here comes Thomas Anderson. But beautiful save by Zach Lewin as Thomas Anderson tried to float it over the top. James Winterfield just misses the ball. Charles Black is back defensively for the Brock brothers looking to get the ball out. Shot on net by Kyler Sinka, and he scores. Now it's 5-1 Turf Burners here in game number 2.
The Brox boys really are going to have to dig deep in this next game and find something to get back into this match.
They're gonna have to be more aggressive, because sitting back playing defense or just hoping that Zach Lewin's going to score all the goals is just not going to work. Ball is going to be controlled by the Brock brothers as they're going to leave it there. Lying in is James Winterfield, but so is Daniel Stein, and he's going to shoot it on net. Beautiful save by Zach Lewin. Thomas Anderson's going to shoot it back on net, but it's a little bit high. The Brock brothers need to get out of their zone as we got 38 seconds left here in game number 2 as the Turf Burners lead 5-1. 30 seconds left. Here goes Thomas Anderson looking to do something, but he cannot. And now Zach Lewin for the Brock brothers looks to gain control, but he just misses it. James Winterfield's going to try to go low. He does. Can he get over the top? No, Kyler Sink is there defensively for the Turf Burners. And here's Zach Lewin. He's going to bounce it off the wall and try to get a rebound here. 10 seconds remaining. Turf Burners get it out of the zone.
Oh.
And it's shot on net by Daniel Stein, and they score with 1 second left, making it 6-1 for the Turf Burners here in game number 2. Off the face-off. Once the ball hits the ground, that's going to do it. That's going to do it for game number 2 as the Turf Burners win 6-1 and lead the series 2-0 here in the second game.
Yeah, I just don't know how Brock's boys are going to get back into this. They really need a big performance in this game.
They're going to need. They have to, for them to beat the Turf Burners, they're going to have to put relentless pressure on them.
Yeah,
that's the only way they're going to.
I think Yonk certainly has the star of the match, but the problem is the Turf Burners are all really good players. They have more strength and depth across the board. Brock's boys are relying too much, as you said, on Yonk, I think.
I think so too. Alrighty, we're going to get started here with game number 3. If the Turf Burners win this, they win the series 3-0. If the Brock brothers can win, they can force this to a game 4. And off the face-off here, it's going to be controlled by the Turf Burners. Daniel Stein looking to make something happen, but Zach Lewin flies in to help. Beautiful save by Kyler Sinka. Zach Lewin kicks it off, but beautiful save again by Daniel Stein. And here comes the Turf Burners pushing it out. Overshot by Daniel Stein, and James Winterfield comes flying in defensively.
I mean, the other point, Jonathan, is that this is probably the last game the Turf Burners have that they could have lost. It's the teams, with no disrespect to the teams they have remaining, none of them are at the quality of Brock's boys. So I think if they win this tonight, they will probably go through the league stage undefeated, which is quite impressive.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking, that this was the only team that had the opportunity to do it.
I mean, the only thing is that GW Zoo, when they played them, did not have Matthew. So if that is indeed the final, Turf Burners against GW Zoo, that will be an interesting matchup when Matthew Butts comes into the game.
Off the post by Daniel Stein, as the Turf Burners are putting the pressure on Brock brothers here. Off the wall by Kyler Sinka, looking for a teammate to fly in, and he gets that, but it's a little bit wide by Thomas Anderson. James Winterfield looking to get it out for the Brock brothers. He's unsuccessful, and now Kyler Sinka is putting the pressure, and flying in is Thomas Anderson, but beautiful save by Zach Lewin. As the Brock brothers need to get it out. They eventually do, but it's taken back over by Daniel Stein at midfield. He's going to push it forward, and now here goes the Brock brothers looking to get it out of their zone. Just overshot there by Zach Lewin. Thomas Anderson's going to shoot it. Now here comes flying in is Daniel Stein. He shoots it wide. Looking for that first goal, but he just was wide. Here comes Zach Lewin, but he overshoots the ball. Kyler Sinka shoots a great defense by Zach Lewin. Now he's going to shoot it back into their zone, looking to get control of it. He's going to bounce it off the wall. Here comes James Winterfield, but beautiful play by Daniel Stein to steal it away. They're going to shoot it on net and score. Daniel Stein scores for the Turf Burners here in game number 3 to make it 1-0. That's an unfortunate goal for the Brock brothers.
Honorable. They were really putting up a better fight this one. Let's hope they can find a way to get an equalizer.
Off the face-off here, it's going to be controlled by the Brock brothers. Stolen, but shot back on net by the Turf Burners.
No, that might be game over.
Kyler Sinka with the beautiful goal as the ball was jumbled around there at midfield, and he flies in and scores. Zach Lewin just could not get back there fast enough to score. Off the face-off here, it's going to be controlled by the Turf Burners. They're already up 2-0 in this game. The Brock brothers need to get it out of their zone. They do just that. James Winterfield kicks it on net. Charles Black is going to push it back in, and here comes Zach Lewin with the fly, and he scores.
Oh, game on. Come on, Brock.
Zach Lewin. They're 1 goal down now from this game. 2-1 for the Turf Burners. Off the face-off. It's going to be kicked into the Turf Burners zone now. Here comes the Brock brothers, Zach Lewin. He's looking for his second goal. He shoots it, but he can't, and it's rebounded.
This is what we were looking for.
Now we're all tied up 2-2 here in game number 3. Just what the Brock brothers needed. This is the team that they should be, and they need to be to win these games.
Suddenly we've got a match, Jonathan.
Keep the pressure on them.
See if Brox can keep this up. Come on, Brox.
Shot into the Brock brothers zone. James Winterfield's going to be there defensively to get it out, and now he's boosting forward with the ball. He's going to shoot it off, looking for a teammate to come in.
Oh, that was shot.
Beautiful play by Kyler Sinka to get it out. Zach Lewin's going to fly in, kick it to him.
Oh, does it.
What a beautiful goal by Zach Lewin. Passed it to himself up high, and then he scores the goal. 3-2 for the Brock brothers here in game number 3. Looking to push us to a game 4 with 1 minute and 50 seconds left here in game number 3. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the Brock brothers. Kick back in by Thomas Anderson. They need to get it out because here comes Kyler Sinka and the Turf Burners, and they're going to shoot it wide. James Winterfield there defensively to get it out. They need to get it out of their zone. Charles Black is going to push it forward, but it's stolen and put him right back into the zone by Kyler Sinka. The Turf Burners are now trying to put on the pressure. Zach Lewin's going to kick the ball back into the Turf Burner zone. Looking to gain control there. Zach Lewin, which he does. He's going to pass it up to himself. Off the wall here, flying in is James Winterfield, and he scores. Now it's 4-2 for the Brock brothers here in game number 3. What a beautiful play by Zach Lewin, and the fly in there by James Winterfield to give them a 2-goal lead here in game number 3.
This is it. This could be win for the Brox boys in 4th game coming up.
Off the face-off, looks like it's going to be controlled by the Brock brothers. Thomas Anderson boosted up, but he just missed it. Now here comes Kyler Sinka with the ball. 1 minute left. He shoots it on net, and they score. Kyler Sinka does. 4-3 here in game number 3.
You really just think the Brox boys just need to shut up shop now, Jonathan, don't they? They just need to... This is a...
Just set up shop defensive. Try to put this thing away.
This is the time for defense, I think.
55 seconds left here in game number 3. 4-3 for the Brock brothers here, as if they battled their way to this lead, and now they need to hold on as the Turf Burners are going to apply the pressure.
Oh, no!
Zach Lewin shoots it.
Oh, they have it, yes, Jorgs. Well done. I thought that...
Brock brothers,
sorry, John.
5-3.
I thought that was the other way
Now
for a second, Jonathan.
44 seconds left.
Great goal by Yonk. That should be the win.
Off the face-off here. Going to be controlled by the Turf Burners. They're going to shoot on net, but beautiful save by Charles Black. Now the Turf Burners looking to gain control here. 30 seconds left as the Brock brothers lead 5-3 here in game number 3. The Turf Burners looking to apply the pressure. But defensively, there's the Brock brothers looking to put this game away. 10 seconds remaining here in game number 3. Off the wall, James Winterfield looked for that 6th goal, but they cannot get it. 3 seconds left. Once the ball hits the ground, that does it. And that's going to do it. The Brock brothers win game number 3, 5-3. And now we're down 2-1 in the series.
There's life in this game yet.
There is life as they have pushed it to a game 4.
I think that game will do their confidence no end of good, though.
I think so.
And now it's time for us to see how the Turf Burners handle the pressure.
Alrighty, we're going to get started here with game number 4 as the Turf Burners lead the series 2-1 as the Brock Brothers won game 3, 5-3. Off the face-off, the Turf Burners are going to kick it down to the Brock Brothers zone, looking for a rebound. They cannot get it. They get it right back, but a little bit high there by Thomas Anderson as the Turf Burners are out early here in game 4, looking to apply the pressure and score that first goal. Brock Brothers defensively try to get it out of their zone, which they do, but it's brought right back in by Collar-Cinco for the Turf Burners. He's going to bounce it off the wall, looking for the rebound. It's up high, and they score. Daniel Stein scores for the Turf Burner to make it 1-0 here in game number 4.
It's a good reaction from the Turf Burners after losing that last game.
You can understand that they're going to probably come out with relentless pressure here.
Yeah, I think so.
They want to put this away. They don't want to keep the Brock Brothers hanging around.
Hello to my old colleague Cherry Briggs on the stream from Scotland. Hi, Cherry.
Off the face-off here, the Turf Burners are going to get it into the Brock Brothers zone. Thomas Anderson looking to do something with it, but it's shot out by Zach Lewin. Looking to score for the Brock Brothers, but he's a little bit wide. Here's Collar-Cinco on the sidewall looking to gain control of the ball. Get it out. Now he has it at midfield, but it's brought right back in by James Winterfield. Zach Lewin flies in and kicks it, but it's blocked by Collar-Cinco. Now a shot back on net, just wide. The Brock Brothers had a golden opportunity there to score, but just a little bit wide. James Winterfield bounces it off, and the costly misses by the Turf Burners here, leaving it wide open for the Brock Brothers to score. They need to get control, and they do. Here comes Daniel Stein and the Turf Burners. Thomas Anderson bounces it off the wall, looking for a rebound, but beautiful save by James Winterfield for the Brock Brothers to not let that rebound happen. Turned over by Zach Lewin. He leaves it for Daniel Stein, but the Brock Brothers gain back the control. Shot back in by Collar-Cinco, but it's just high. Daniel Stein shoots it and just leaves a floater there. Ball's in the zone. Thomas Anderson for the Turf Burners. They are applying so much pressure here. They need to get it out. Shot on net, but Thomas Anderson just misses it. James Winterfield trying to get it out of the zone, but he's unsuccessful as Thomas Anderson for the Turf Burners are still in the zone. Zach Lewin kicks it forward. Can he get it out of the zone? Yes, but it's brought right back in by the Turf Burners. James Winterfield's trying to get control of the ball as it's just too bouncy for him, and now stolen away by Thomas Anderson. Here comes the Turf Burners. But Zach Lewin is there defensively. Daniel Stein's going to shoot it on net, and he scores. Now it's 2-0 for the Turf Burners. Not what the Brock Brothers wanted here in game number 4.
I would say that's game over, but I think I said that the last game, and then Brock's boys came back, so I'm not going to call this yet. The Brock's boys still could do this.
Off the face-off here, it's going to be controlled by the Turf Burners. Shot into the zone, and now the Brock Brothers looking to gain control, but they turn the ball over, and here comes Collar-Cinco. Beautiful save by Zach Lewin. They keep it a 2-goal deficit.
They can't afford to lose a third, that really would be it.
Zach Lewin and the Brock Brothers looking to score here. Charles Black pushes it back into the zone. Looking for the rebound. It's shot on net, scored by 2-1. As the Brock Brothers have cut this to a 1-goal lead. Beautiful play by Zach Lewin to get the goal here in game number 4. Off the face-off, it's going to be the Turf Burners controlling the ball. Let's see who responds now. Will it be the Brock Brothers tying the game up, or will the Turf Burners extend their lead?
We still have time.
Zach Lewin and the Brock Brothers are now pushing into the Turf Burners zone. They're going to shoot it. He's going to shoot it on net. It's wide there for Charles Black, but he cannot score. Here comes Thomas Anderson and the Turf Burners as they have a 2-on-1 advantage. Shot on net by Thomas Anderson and College.
That is going to be it, I think.
and give them a 3-1 lead here in game number 4. As the breakout was costly and the misses by the Brock brothers cost them a goal, and now it's 3-1 for the Turf Burners here in game number 4.
I think this might be a too tall of an order even for the Brox boys.
Off the face-off, it's going to be kicked into the Brock brothers zone. Shot on net by Thomas Anderson, and he hits the post. Daniel Stein's going to bounce it off the side, looking for a rebound. He cannot get it. And now the Brock brothers looking to get it out and it back into the Turf Burner zone. The unsuccessful as Kyler Cinca flies in.
They need to go very quickly. Bit of dribbling. This is a chance.
Zach
Oh.
put it on net. Beautiful save by Kyler Cinca there.
This
Zach Lewin tried to bounce it off the top of his car into the net, but he was unsuccessful. The Turf Burners shoot it on net.
What is that?
Cinca scored, making it 4-1, and that's going to be all she wrote for the Brock brothers.
That's game, set, match.
Too big of a lead.
The Turf Burners still stay undefeated.
45 seconds here in game number 4. The Turf Burners lead 4-1 here in game number 4. The ball shot on net by the Brock brothers, but Zach Lewin's just wide. Zach Lewin's trying to gain control of it and put it back into the zone so they can go and try to score. 30 seconds left. They got to get it out of the zone here. The Turf Burners are looking to score, and they do just that as Kyler Cinca scores, making it 5-1. And now that's all she wrote for real.
Yeah.
As the Turf Burners here are up by 4 goals with 25 seconds left.
Yeah, I just hope they don't pile in another couple goals. It's not really been a 5-1 game.
No, not at all.
Come on, get one back. Come on. Surely.
Brock brothers looking to score here, and they get the goal 5-2 here in game number 4. Off the face-off here, it's going to be controlled by the Brock brothers. 10 seconds remain here in game number 4. Turf Burners get it out of the zone. It's brought right back in by the Brock brothers. And that's going to do it as the Turf Burners win this one 5-2.
Well done, Turf Burners.
And win the series 3-1. Good fight by the Brock brothers, but overall it was just a little too much for them to overcome.
Yeah, another strong performance by the Turf Burners. I do think they're probably going to go for the season undefeated now. And it's going to be interesting when they hit the playoffs to see if they can keep that going. Brock's boys, the bad thing for them, I guess, with that is they may finish maybe not in the top 3 now, which is going to give them a harder game come the playoffs. But I do think I would be surprised still if the Brock's boys don't get to the last 4. Would you agree, Jonathan?
I would agree.
They still have a lot in them, and I think they certainly have the beating of most of the teams. I think the only teams that could probably stop them are Turf Burners and GW Zoo. Right now, I think I'm still sticking with Turf Burners, but I think GW Zoo with Matthew Butts could really give them a good game. That would be my prediction for the final. I've got to say is Turf Burners against GW Zoo, but we'll see. So coming up next, Jonathan, is the Senior Showdown. It is the match we've been waiting for. NewsClan against the Shepards. It may not be a battle to win the league, but it's a battle about honour and a battle to claim pride as the best team in the seniors. Who do you think is going to win that one?
I'm going to pick the NewsClan. I think Robbie being back gives him a little bit of advantage.
Yeah.
He can bring that enforcer back.
Yeah, I think they needed Robbie to be back, to be honest. Yeah, they had missed him.
I'm going to step away just for a second.
Cool.
I'll be right.
Well, next game, guys, will be in 15 minutes. We'll be live with the Senior Showdown. We have the NewsClan coming up against the Shepards, our senior teams. So yeah, coming up, the NewsClan against the Shepards, the battle of our senior teams. This one is going to be tense. It's the one we've been waiting for. This is actually the last match in the normal season for the Shepards. They've been one of the, not a consistent team, but a team that could beat anybody in the league, but a team that sometimes can lose to anyone in the league in the same way. So, and the NewsClan have been consistent, but they have lost some key games to some of the better teams in the league. So this one will mean everything for these guys tonight. I'm just getting the match set up. We still have about 10-13 minutes before kickoff. We still have about 10 minutes before kickoff.
Okay.
NewsClan against Shepards coming up very soon on the stream. This is the big one. Senior Showdown. I do agree. I think NewsClan are favourites for this, Jonathan, but I also would not be shocked if the Shepards can pull it out. The Shepards have grown in strength throughout the games they've played. NewsClan have chopped and changed their lineup a lot, which has hurt them a bit. I think it's probably going to be good that they've brought back Robbie, but they need to stop chopping and changing the lineup, and come the playoffs, they need to have a settled team. Would you agree? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I think the Shepards have been consistent. They've not been maybe exceptional, but they've been very consistent. They do sometimes, though, fold under pressure. We've seen that against the Thespians. We've lost a game to Thespians that they maybe shouldn't have lost. They are very much a confidence team. If they get the early goal and they get up, they grow in confidence, and that'll be important for them tonight against the NewsClan. If they can win game one, it'll make all the difference for the Shepards. I do feel if the Shepards lose game one, though, I can't see them getting back into it. But it'll be interesting to see. I am just going to text the teams to tell them that we are ready to get them starting coming into the lobby. But we still have 10 minutes to kick off for our senior showdown. I'm just going to... Okay, the match is set up. And in the Shepards, we have Thomas Allen, Cooper Jennings, and Channing or Kevin Joy. And in NewsClan tonight, we have Jake McDonald, the return of Robbie, and William Joy. On the bench, we might have Charles Cavatoni. The return of Robbie tonight, which will make things interesting.
Yes, it should.
I know both teams have been practicing for this one. It's really a hard one to call. I do think, as you said, NewsClan are favourites. If Robbie integrates in the team right away and they get back to the way they played at the start of the tournament, I would certainly make them favourites. But Thomas Allen, Cooper, and Thomas and CJ and Channing really have become a team, and they play well together. I think it is going to be tight. I will be surprised if the NewsClan can win it in straight games. I think it will be a battle.
It's going to be a tough game for sure.
It's on number 2 if you want to join and ready for spectator. Although none of the players are in yet, no, so it's no rush. Do you want to join number 2 and see if it's working?
Yeah.
Just check it's working. I'll tell them to join.
Yep.
Alright, good. Not long now to the senior showdown. 5 minutes ago, the last game of the season for the Shepards. The NewsClan have one game remaining after tonight. They have a game on Sunday night to finish out their season against a really tough one, Jonathan. They are taking on Matthew Butt in the GW Zoo on Sunday night. That one will be hard.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah, if they can find a way to neutralise Matthew, but I'm really not sure there is a way to neutralise Matthew. That I haven't seen anyone achieve that yet, but we shall see. If you missed it earlier, guys and girls, I should say, on the stream, the PG Cyclones took on William Annin Vikings from New Jersey, and without being harsh, they crushed them in 3 games. There was one game that was tight, but they crushed them 4-0, 3-2, and then 5-0 in the last game. Great performance by our all-star Cyclones team. They are willing to take on all comers. Wando and Magnet, we're calling you out. You think that'll be easy? Wando would be easy for us, Jonathan?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen them play, but if they got any players, competitors as good as the 3 that we have, it'll be some great play. That's all I'm going to say.
And we have the teams coming in. We are just waiting on surprise. I believe it is Robbie. I'm just waiting on Robbie. Just trying to get a hold of Robbie. We really don't want to see this go down with a 2-on-3. We're going to be kicking off soon, with or without Robbie, I'm afraid. The NewsClan are confident they could do this with 2. I have my doubts. And we're going to be start. And this is a turn up for the books. The NewsClan are playing with 2 players. I don't know what to say about this, Jonathan. What do you think?
I don't think it's a smart decision, but we're going to go ahead and get started here.
Robbie's coming.
Looks like the NewsClan is going to be in the red, and we got the Shepards in the white. Off the start here, it looks like the Thomas Allen and Cooper Jennings is going to shoot and score. And now the Shepards are up 1-0 here in game number 1. Off the face-off here. The Shepards are going to shoot it into the NewsClan zone. Ball is free, and it's going to be shot, but missed as William Joy's there defensively. NewsClan looked to get control of the ball. Here comes Jake McDonald, but it's taken away by Cooper Jennings and shot back down into the NewsClan zone. William Joy is there defensively to keep it out. Hit off the wall by William Joy. And Cooper Jennings shoots it right back on net, and he shoots and scores. It's now 2-0 for the Shepards here in game number 1.
So Robbie is on his way. So at least the advantage of this format is they do have a chance in the second game to pull this back when they get the full ratio of players back.
Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the NewsClan. William Joy is going to kick it down into the Shepard zone. They bounce it off the wall, but it's missed by William Joy, and now the Shepards are looking to take advantage. Brought back in by Jake McDonald, and now he's pushing for the NewsClan. But it's stolen away by Cooper Jennings, and here comes Thomas Allen. He's going to leave it off, looking for his partner to score. William Joy is going to kick it back into the Shepard zone. Cooper Jennings goes up high and kicks it, but he leaves it out there for the NewsClan. And Jake McDonald shoots in, but it's great save by Kevin Joy.
Here comes Robbie.
And now their third member has finally showed up for the NewsClan, and now it's an even match. Here's the NewsClan shooting it down into the zone.
You've got to say, if the NewsClan could pull this game back, it would be a tremendous confidence boost.
Jake McDonald's going to shoot it back into the zone. Now Jake McDonald keeping the pressure on the Shepards there as the Shepards are going to bounce it off. William Joy flies in to help, and there's Robbie, what he does best, as he's in the goal being the enforcer, and he flies out. Looking to help out his team as he's trying to get back defensively here. As the NewsClan looks in, they gain control, and now they're shooting into the Shepard zone. They're going to bounce it off, looking for a pass by Jake McDonald, but he just misses. Now the goal is wide open for the Shepards. Can they make it happen and make it 3-0 here? Beautiful play by Jake McDonald to get back defensively, but Thomas Allen's right there. Shot back into the zone by the NewsClan as they look to gain control. Cooper Jennings boosts out, and now he's going to push it forward for the Shepards. The ball's left open, and Thomas Allen shoots and scores. 3-0 for the Shepards here in game number 1.
This is not. I mean, although they're back to their 3 players, they weren't having to chase the game because they were 2 down. So I think the real match will start in this next round.
Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the NewsClan. But the Shepards are going to shoot it down off the wall. Cooper Jennings is going to fly in. He's looking to score. Beautiful save by Jake McDonald to keep it a 3-goal deficit. Looking to get it out of the zone, but a shot right back in by Kevin Joy. The NewsClan, Jake McDonald passes it off and leaves it for his partner, William. Flying in by Jake McDonald. He's going to score.
That's a goal.
Making it 3-1.
I think the NewsClan needed to get a goal, even if it doesn't help them with this round. It gives them confidence going into the next game.
Definitely. Off the face-off here. Looks like it's going to be controlled by the Shepards and knocked into the NewsClan zone. Jake McDonald's going to go up wide to push it. Here he goes. Stolen away by Thomas Allen. Kevin Joy is going to bounce it off the wall, looking for a rebound, and he's going to get that by Thomas Allen. He shoots and scores. What a beautiful play by Thomas Allen to score, but a beautiful pass by Kevin Joy as he bounced it off the wall and leaves it for his teammate to score. 1 minute, 7 seconds here in game number 1. The Shepards are out to a 4-1 lead here in game number 1. Looking to get that early series lead. Shot into the zone by the NewsClan, but it's a little bit wide, and now Cooper Jennings is headed out. 1 minute left here in game number 1.
I suppose, Jonathan, one of the problems is although Robbie's, it's great for the NewsClan that Robbie come back. He probably hasn't been playing, and he might be rusty.
Yeah, but you know, when they work really well is when the Shepards have a goalie, and it's going to be left open here. Can they score? Oh no, it's just wide by William Joy. what Robbie does very well is when they actually have a goalie in.
Yeah.
So if all you're pushing forward, it kind of takes Robbie out of the game. And he can't really do what he wants to do.
That's got to be.
Ball shot
Oh,
forward by Jake McDonald. 4-2 with 23 seconds here. Beautiful play
yeah.
as he bounces off the wall to himself.
It's great teamwork the way they're setting the ball in and crossing it into the middle and setting it up. They're really working well together. I think it's going to be a different story in game 2.
Very much so. Off the face-off, it's going to be kicked into the NewsClan zone here. The Shepards are looking to get a goal. Beautiful play by Jake McDonald to get out. Shot back on net by Cooper Jennings, but off the crossbar. 10 seconds left here in game number 1. Shot by Jake McDonald. Can they get that third goal? No, it's not. And he does score! Jake McDonald has scored with no seconds left. It's 4-3.
Unfortunately, it is too little, too late. Unless they can get the ball off the ground for the whole way. The game doesn't end. Well, there you go.
As the Shepards win 4-3 in game number 1 and take a 1-0 lead here in the series.
I'd almost say though that's a moral victory for the NewsClan. You know, playing with half the game with 2 players and then only losing by 1 goal. You've got to think that gives them confidence.
Well, and you also got to look at too. You know, the 2 goals they scored was with 1 man down by the NewsClan. Yet the NewsClan scored 3 goals at full power. So technically, they would have won that game 3-2.
Yeah. Oh.
So, but we'll see what happens here in game number 2. Yeah. Going back to what I was saying earlier about Robbie is, you know, he's only effective when they have a goalie. And if there's no goalie there, Robbie can't really be the enforcer that he's trying to be. So it really just takes him out. So then it goes back to being a 3-on-2 game. So they got to find other ways that Robbie can help them.
Here we go. Over to Jonathan. This is going to be fun.
Here we go with game number 2 as the Shepards took game 1 4-3. Looking for a rebound here by the NewsClan to try to get this game. Off the face-off, it's going to be into the NewsClan zone. Bounced off the wall by Kevin Joy, looking for a rebound. He doesn't get it, and now the NewsClan's looking to push forward. Shot in by William Joy. Cooper Jennings is there to block it, but he leaves it up high. And Jake McDonald shoots and scores.
This is looking different already.
The one thing that the NewsClan does have, though, is they have relaxation because they know Robbie's back. They know that what Robbie can do. So it gives William Joy and Jake the freedom to do what they do best, and that's push forward and score. So I can say that is another good advantage of Robbie being back with when Robbie wasn't there.
Oh!
And we got a goal. They tie it up 1-1.
Where was Robbie though? Robbie. Yeah, when Robbie does his job, you're right, but I think he was missing in action there for a second.
Yeah, I think so. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the NewsClan as Robbie's going to shoot it down into the net. He's Mr. Robbie Prentice making his name.
Maybe that's the secret. Maybe Robbie wants to be the goal-scoring hero.
Making his presence shown here in this game as they score, making it 2-1 for the NewsClan off the face-off. Off the face-off, it's going to be kicked into the Shepards zone. Shepards looking to get it out, but it's going to be stolen away by Robbie Prentice. Beautiful save by Thomas Allen there. They're going to leave the ball out, and here comes Jake McDonald. He's going to shoot it on net, but it's just wide. The NewsClan is starting to put the pressure on the Shepards. The Shepards need to do something as William Joy is back defensively. He shoots it back in, but beautiful play by the Shepards as they had 2 guys back there for the defense. The ball's going to be shot on the net, but Jake McDonald's back defensively, and here comes the NewsClan. Stolen back away by Cooper Jennings. But William Joy's there. Thomas Allen's going to shoot it. But again, it's William Joy there defensively. William Joy with the double boost, looking to do something with it as he can't. But he's got his partner, Jake McDonald, there. Looking to take control of the ball and get it into the back of the net. Up high, looking for a rebound. Can he get it? Jake McDonald shoots and scores! It's 3-1 for the NewsClan here in game number 2. As now we're starting to see how Mr. Robbie Prentice affects his game.
Yep.
It's 3-1 for the NewsClan here in game number 2.
Confidence performance from the NewsClan now. They're finding their feet.
Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the Shepards, and now Jake McDonald's back defensively to help out. Here goes Mr. Robbie Prentice looking to keep the ball for the NewsClan. Overshot by Jake McDonald, and Thomas Allen shoots in for the Shepards. William Joy tried to get it out, but Thomas Allen is still there pressuring the ball. Here comes Jake McDonald. He's going to push it forward for the NewsClan. They got a wide open goal, but he just overshoots it. Beautiful steal there by Jake McDonald and William Joy for the NewsClan. Back into the Shepard zone. Overshot by Kevin Joy, but Cooper Jennings is there to help. Robbie Prentice keeps it back into the zone, but Thomas Allen is there defensively.
Robbie took him out.
Cooper Jennings is going to shoot it on net, but beautiful defense there by William Joy to keep it out of the net. Here comes Thomas Allen shooting in. William Joy is back in the goal, getting it out, and now he shoots it forward for himself. Jake McDonald back into the mix with him, but he overshoots the ball. Off the wall by Jake McDonald, but he just overshoots it. Shot back on net by William Joy, just a little bit wide. Jake McDonald shoots in, looking for the rebound, but he just misses it. The NewsClan is starting to put the pressure on the Shepards.
You've got to say they really are dominating them now, aren't they? You just can't see a way for the Shepards to get back into this right now.
Thomas Allen off the wall looking to get the rebound, but he cannot do it. And William Joy is there defensively. Jake McDonald pushes it forward. Beautiful steal there by Thomas Allen. Oh, but beautiful blow up by Robbie Prentice. Doing what he does best as the enforcer of this team. Just blows Thomas Allen right out of the mix.
Robbie.
Not on by Jake McDonald, but Cooper Jennings is up tall. Jake McDonald pushing it back into the zone, and he does, but the Shepards are still there, and here comes Mr. Thomas Allen. Looking to get the steal here, but they shoot it on net. Kevin Joy just off the post.
Do the
1 minute.
The Shepards a lot of good if they could get a goal here.
And Mr. Robbie Prentice just blowing everybody up defensively. Being the enforcer that he is. Jake McDonald shoots it on net, but beautiful save by Thomas Allen. As the Shepards keep this to a 2-goal deficit. Now here comes Jake McDonald looking to pressure again. He's going to shoot it over to himself. But Cooper Jennings is there. William Joy shoots in. And it's a beautiful save by Thomas Allen. 30 seconds left in the game number 2. Jake McDonald's going to shoot it on net. Off the crossbar. Cooper Jennings steals it away. Brought back in by Robbie Prentice. But the Shepards get it out of their zone and clear it. Cooper Jennings flies in with the aerial. He's going to shoot it on net, but beautiful save by William Joy. 8 seconds left. Kept back in by Thomas Allen. 4 seconds left. Ball's in the air until it touches the ground. It's still free to go, and that's going to do it as the NewsClan is going to win this one 4-1.
You've got to think the NewsClan need to get a leader. I can't see the Shepards. I can't see how the Shepards are going to beat the NewsClan if they're coming from behind. Their best chance if they can get an early goal and then try and close the game out. But right now, I just can't see a way back into this for the Shepards. The NewsClan are dominating. They need to find an answer, but I'm not sure I can see it. This is although it's only 1 game all, I think NewsClan are strong favourites now.
Very much so. And let me correct that score. They actually won 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
4-1. We're going to get started here with game number 3 as the series is all tied up 1-1 as the Shepards won game 1 4-3 as the NewsClan was 1 man down for most of the game, and then the NewsClan take game number 2 3-1, but it was pure domination in game number 2 by the NewsClan as they're looking to do the same here.
Just like maybe the NewsClan will need to the Shepards will just need to be more aggressive and take that risk. I don't know what else they can do.
but I also don't think they have an answer for Robbie Prentice and what he's doing. He really brings that comfortability for the NewsClan.
Yeah.
You know what he's going to do. He's going to be an enforcer, take people out, and then that gives Jake and William Joy the offensive threats that they need to move forward with the ball. In the corner, looking to be controlled by the Shepards, and they finally get it out. But here's Jake McDonald. He's going to shoot off the net, but off the post and then the crossbar. Unfortunate series of events there, and they're going to shoot it. The Shepards are going to shoot it.
Where are the Shepards? Just too late.
Here goes Mr. William Joy looking to do something with the ball down into the Shepard zone. And there he is, Robbie Prentice blowing him up, taking him out like the enforcer that he is. William Joy is going to push it back into the Shepard zone. He's looking to get that first goal for the NewsClan here in game number 3, but Cooper Jennings is there for the Shepards. William Joy blows him up. And now here comes Jake McDonald flying in as William Joy to take it away. Robbie Prentice just all over the field defensively and enforcively, taking the team out left and right. Ball shot up by the NewsClan. They're just a little bit wide. Jake McDonald trying to do something with it, but beautiful defense there by the Shepards as they push it back into the NewsClan zone. Off the wall, looking for a rebound, but William Joy's there. Now shooting in is Kevin Joy, but he just misses. Thomas Allen's going to kick it back. But Robbie Prentice pushes it back into the Shepard zone. Thomas Allen looking to score, but beautiful play by William Joy. And now Robbie Prentice is looking to gain control. Thomas Allen shoots it on net. It's a little high. Here's the rebound, looking for the rebound, but beautiful save by William Joy to keep this a 0-0 game. And now here comes the NewsClan. Beautiful save by Cooper Jennings. Off the sidewall, looking for make something happen. William Joy is going to kick it on net, but Cooper Jennings is there defensively. Here comes Thomas Allen. Shoots it off the sidewall. He's going to be looking to go for an aerial and then a pass, but he can't get there. And Jake McDonald's looking to take it forward for the NewsClan. He's going to push it forward and try to do a little ollie over the top of the car, but he's unsuccessful. Kick back to midfield. Jake McDonald's going to shoot it back into the zone. And you see Robbie just scandalling around there looking for the next target. As he's going to shoot it on net. Can Robbie get the goal? He doesn't, but it's William Joy with the assist by Robbie Prentice there. 1-0 for the NewsClan.
It's a bit of a hammer blow to the Shepards. You had to think if they'd kept that going for a bit longer and it went to overtime, they could have pulled off a shot, but I don't know how they're going to find a way back now.
It's going to be a tough test for them. This is what the NewsClan does. With their third star on their team now, they can now comfortably play with a good lead and be more aggressive. And here's Robbie Prentice. He's looking to get a goal here. Can he get it? No. Jake McDonald was looking for the boost score, but he did not get it. And now here comes Thomas Allen. A beautiful play by William Joy. He's going to bounce it off, looking for the rebound, but he's a little bit wide. Robbie Prentice looking for the blow up there. Just wide. One minute remaining here in game number 3 as the NewsClan lead 1-0. A late goal by William Joy. And here comes Cooper Jennings shooting in, but a beautiful save by William Joy. Great defense there to keep this game 1-0. And now they're boosting out, looking to get the second goal. They leave the ball over and Jake McDonald shoots, but he's just wide. 30 seconds left in game number 3. Cooper Jennings steals it away. He's going to look to score here. He's trying to tie it up. He shoots it on net. The ball's there, but they cannot get it in. Ball's left back in the air, but beautiful play by William Joy to kick it back into the corner. Thomas Allen looked to do something with it, but he gets blown up in the process. And here comes Jake McDonald. 1 second left. They shoot it on net, but that's going to do it.
mean, it's again dominant from the NewsClan. The only thing, Jonathan, is the one criticism I would have of the NewsClan is I would have said that was more than a 1-0 game, but they just haven't killed the Shepards off. Is my only criticism.
Well, I think in that game you could look at their play, and once they got a 1 goal, they knew it'd be enough, and they started playing real defensive. It'd be a good strategy if you play very good defense, but it could also be a bad strategy because they could.
I mean, the Shepards are strong defensively. If the Shepards could take an early lead, you could see them holding out because they are strong defensively. But they're going to, if they lose a goal early, they're just done for, I think. And 2-1 now to the NewsClan. Game 4 coming up. Over to Jonathan.
Here we go. Game number 4 is on our way. Again, the NewsClan lead the series 2-1 as they've taken game 2 and 3. Game 2, 3-1 in the last game. 1-0 shot right off the bat by the Shepards. But beautiful save by the NewsClan. The Shepards need to win this game to push it to a game 5. Shot on net here by William Joy off the crossbar. Jake McDonald shoots in, but he just misses it. The NewsClan are looking to get control again back into the zone, as they had a golden opportunity to go up 1-0, but just off the crossbar. Shot in by William Joy, but just a little wide. And now here's Thomas Allen looking to get control and get it out of the zone, which he has done. William Joy is looking to take it back. He's going to shoot it over. Cooper Jennings is there defensively. Here comes Robbie Prentice looking to blow him up, but he misses. The ball is just sitting there. Can they score? They shoot and score. NewsClan score. Jake McDonald 1-0 as the ball was just sitting at the goal. And that's all it took was a boost and score by Jake McDonald. 1-0 here in game number 4.
It's a tough call now for the Shepards. They still have enough time, but do they push out more and take the risk, or do they wait and just see if they can?
They're down.
But is it too early with 4 minutes to go to throw everything out?
I don't think it's ever too early. You're down 1 game, and you're now down 1-0. You're going to have to make something happen because you know that the NewsClan are going to be aggressive, and they're going to sit one person back the whole time.
There's a chance. Oh!
Thomas Allen scores.
That's a confidence boost.
They have tied it up, and that's the aggressiveness you have to go after if you're going to get back into the series and tie it up.
Getting tasty.
Off the face-off. It's going to be controlled by the Shepards. Here's Cooper Jennings flying in just wide, but he's going to get the bounce he needs. Kevin Joy's looking to score. He can't, but Thomas Allen's going to shoot it, but just a little bit high. The NewsClan need to get the ball out, and that's done successfully by Jake McDonald. And here they go, pushing forward the NewsClan. Thomas Allen's going to hit it up high, and here's William Joy kicking it right back into the zone. But Cooper Jennings is there defensively. Shot on net by Thomas Allen, just a little bit high. William Joy's got the ball, looking to make the second goal here. He's going to shoot it up in the air, trying to ollie it over, but he can't do it, so he shoots it on net. But a beautiful save by Thomas Allen to get it away from William Joy. And now here's Robbie Prentice looking to score, but he's off the crossbar. Almost a second goal. Would have been a beautiful one, but just not enough. And now it's taken away by Thomas Allen. Turnover. But William Joy is there defensively. Bounced off the wall, looking for a rebound, and he gets it, but it's off the crossbar by Jake McDonald.
Oh, it still doesn't go in.
By Thomas Allen. Twice now that the NewsClan have been robbed of a goal. Shot on net, but Cooper Jennings is there defensively. And here comes Thomas Allen and the Shepards. William Joy is there defensively to get it out of the zone and push it back in for the NewsClan. He's going to bounce it off, but it's beautiful steal by Cooper Jennings. Looking to gain control of the NewsClan in their own zone. They need to do something. They cannot play around with it there. As now Thomas Allen's back and William Joy's there to take it away and push it forward. Cooper Jennings bounces off. He shoots it on. Oh no, it's off the post. To keep it a 1-1 game here. Now William Joy's going to shoot it, but Cooper Jennings is there. Jake McDonald shoots it right back, but off the crossbar. Jake McDonald's going to keep it in, but here comes the Shepards. They're boosting out, looking for a goal. Robbie Prentice is going to blow him up, and here comes William Joy. Robbie Prentice is prowling around, looking for the goal. Beautiful save by Cooper Jennings. Back in the zone, Jake McDonald trying to get it out, and they do successfully as they get it in the Sheepard zone.
A tense one, Jonathan, but this is a chance. He's going to draw.
Here comes the shot.
It's got to be.
With 1 minute left in the game, is a goal by Jake McDonald to give them a 2-0 lead as the ball was just bouncing around. But Jake McDonald's in the perfect place at the right time to make it a 2-1 game.
You've got to think that's the perfect time for the NewsClan to take the lead with a minute to go. Do the Shepards have an answer?
Going to be controlled by the Shepards, looking to get a goal here to try to tie it up. A beautiful play by William Joy. Here comes William Joy. He's going to shoot it on net, but Cooper and Kevin are there to get it out of there. They basically shoot it down off the wall, looking for the rebound, but Thomas missed it, and so did Kevin Joy. Cooper Jennings pushes it forward, and here's William Joy back defensively. He's going to try to do the same thing, bounce it off. 30 seconds left. William Joy shoots it back, but Kevin Joy's there to stop
Time
it.
for the Shepards to give.
Oh, here it is. It's shot on net, but McDonald's there. And here comes the Shepards. They know they got to throw everything at him. Thomas Allen shoots it, but he's just fine.
Everything on the kitchen sink. Let's go.
McDonald pushes it forward. 8 seconds
Time's
left.
running out.
William Joy pushes it back, and it looks like that's going to do it. Yes. No, it's not.
Try to keep it in there. There it is.
That's going to do it. 2-1 victory. Game number 3. 3-1 series win for the NewsClan. Great game to cap off our night. As the NewsClan, after being down 1 man in game number 1, comes back and wins 3 straight games to win the series. That's going to do it for me. I'm going to shoot it over to our host, David.
Thanks, guys. I'll see if just before we leave, I'll see if the NewsClan are coming on to say hello before we close it out for the night. That was a dramatic win for the NewsClan. They did it the hard way, but they came through eventually. It's been a dramatic night, Jonathan. We had the win for the PG Cyclone All-Stars against William Annin Vikings. We then had a win for the Turf Burners over Brock's Boys to stay undefeated, and now we've had the NewsClan winning the senior showdown against the Shepards.
Yeah, it was a good night here.
I'm just saying, I think they're coming. There's Jake McDonald now coming on the stream. Jake, were you?
Hello, Mr. Renton. Hello, Jonathan.
You did the NewsClan proud.
Yes, sir.
Robbie showed up just in time.
Yeah, he did. Oh, that was so clutch of him. We were really hoping for that. He did exactly what we needed him to do. I'm so glad to have him back.
He did seem to take his enforcer role right away.
Yep, that's what we were telling him to do. Just that's what he's Robbie's best at.
So how are you going to keep him happy for the rest of the tournament? What's the secret?
That is the trick. Just telling him how, just motivating him, appreciating him, making sure he's very appreciated.
Is he coming on the stream to say hello, or is he?
He thought about it. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, here we go.
There
Robbie!
he is.
It's Robbie!
legend.
The return of the legend, the enforcer. Robbie is back in the house.
Robbie.
You let them lose one game, but then you were there, and
Yeah.
Jonathan was particularly impressed with your enforcing ability.
Thank you.
You're doing what you do best, Bubba. You just sitting there taking them all out. I didn't see you touch the ball often, but when you seen that car, you were taking them out.
He's a monster.
I can tell you can tell a big difference because, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but Robbie, when you were gone, it looked like Jake and William had to play a little bit more defensively.
Absolutely.
Try to keep it, but now they know they got that comfortability with you back there, blowing people up left and right. Now we see the more aggression from the NewsClan, so you can tell a big difference in a team.
But we did see that Robbie's added goals to his game.
Yeah, we
That's
did
true.
do that too.
Good score. It's
Well,
so
guys,
good
that's
having
going to
Robbie.
do it for me. Congratulations. Great victory. And
Thank
Robbie,
you.
Bye, Jonathan.
welcome back and great job.
Thanks for that, Jonathan.
Thank you, Jonathan. Have a good night. Yes, sir. Thank
So
goodness
you
have
won
Robbie
this
back.
in your showdown. How does that make you guys feel?
Oh, it makes us feel excellent, really. We can just talk to them and brag to them all day. No, maybe we're gonna hold this over them for a year, maybe.
Well,
just talking to them.
they are still probably going to make the playoffs, so there could be a
Well,
a
we'll beat them there
rematch in
too.
the. I think maybe the
We'll beat
last
them there too.
four. You know, if
Are we gonna make the playoffs?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Robbie, we're top bracket.
Yeah. You probably
we were the
you
first-
probably will be third though, because the Turf Burners are not going to lose
No.
a game now. They won tonight, and the last game they. To be fair to the 2 games they've got left, they're not going to lose those last 2, so they're going to win. And then GWZ are probably going to be second. Well, having said that, guys, you know who your final game is on Sunday, don't you?
Who's that?
We have to win that, right?
GWZ.
Oh, we'll beat them easy peasy.
If you can win
Yeah.
that, it might be a different story. Let me see. So you guys have got how many games have you lost? Is it just 2?
2.
Well,
yeah.
there you
That
go.
Robbie.
GWZ have lost one. If you can manage to beat the Zoo, then it would all be down to goal difference for second place.
Oh, it'll be easy, really. With Robbie, if Robbie decides to stay on the team, which we really hope he does, because he's.
Are you going to be with the NewsClan on Sunday, Robbie?
Yes, I will.
Yes. Yes,
The
Robbie.
GWZ are watching. They just. I was going to say something bad
When
there. But,
are the playoff games after exams?
Pardon?
When are the playoff
yeah,
games?
that's your last game on Sunday. Then till after the APs are over.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we have
haven't,
Robbie,
we
so
haven't
it'll be
set the
good.
dates for the playoffs. We'll do that soon. We've got during the next 2 weeks, the 9th and 10th graders playoff for the lower positions, shall we say?
Mm-hmm. But with Robbie Prentice, GWZ won't know what hit him, really. That being Robbie Prentice, they won't be expecting it.
This
Prentice
is the
knows him
trick.
down.
Can Robbie
Good
stop
scare him.
Matthew Butts?
Oh, absolutely can. I think he can stop him in the league.
Yeah.
He's just a
If you
monster
can
in the
do
field.
that,
You know,
then the Vikings could not stop him tonight.
no, really. Oh well, Robbie's much better. Robbie's much greater than a Viking could. Could ever
Yeah,
be.
I'd say so. Yeah, if you only have one good player, I only have to blow up one good player. So
Yeah.
That's true. Robbie Prentice is a beast,
Look,
Mr. Renton.
Bear's not bad as well, though. You have to say.
Nothing compared to Robbie.
nah, obviously.
The
Well,
enforcer.
gonna go. It was nice talking to y'all.
Nice, Robbie.
All right, are you gonna stay on,
I'll be
Robbie?
back after we win on Sunday. Yeah, I'll be on the Xbox, but I'll
You'll be on Xbox.
yeah,
All right. I'll talk to you then.
see you.
Yeah. Mr. Redden, that was so hyped having Robbie Prentice back. Oh, that felt so
I
good.
sent him a lot of texts, by the way, when you started that match. And
Did you?
eventually he replied, and yeah.
All right, that's good. I was calling him and everything. He missed 2 calls. Yeah, I'm glad he was there. I think we could have pulled it off without him, but I'm sure. I don't know. It may be a possibility, but him being there absolutely ensured the win.
When Robbie was playing in the first game, you actually won that first game because while Robbie was playing, you won 3-2.
Yeah.
So they scored 2 goals before Robbie came in. So
That's true.
yeah.
Robbie, he's just one. I'm so good playing with him. I'm glad he's
So
back.
the Shepards, are they away in a rage, or did they know?
I imagine so. One of our strategies was just to try to make them mad. Just because we established an idea that if we threw them off the game, we probably could win.
Were you in
So we
game
were
chat
trying
with
to
them, or were you in your?
No, we
Oh.
were just trying to chat spam, talking to them beforehand a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah,
Try to get into their heads, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If they're off their game, we're gonna win.
I thought the
Yeah.
only way the Shepards could win after game 2, I thought the only chance they had is if they could get an early goal and then hold on, because they are good defensively. I do think the 3-1 game and the 1-0 game, I actually think you guys could have scored a lot more. So the Shepards were quite strong in the defense. They just didn't have enough going forward.
Yeah, I agree. They really have Cooper. Just that's their offense, really, and other people are more defensive.
But that's them finished out their season now, and they're in 4th place, which I think will probably be where they might stay. I think Brock's boys could come up and overtake them and push them into 5th. But the interesting thing about that is that means that in the last 8, it will be the Shepards against the Brock's boys.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that'll be an interesting game. I kind of hope the Shepards win that.
Yeah. If they win that, then you may face them in the last 4.
I hope so. That'll be a fun game. Beat them again.
Yeah. But yeah, GW Zeus, you've got on Sunday night. How are you going to do it?
We have Robbie Prentice now, so we'll win.
Nice.
We didn't win it. We didn't lose a single game without Robbie. When we had Robbie, we won every game.
That's
You know, it's
that's
completely
true.
different
Yeah,
team.
that's true. Yeah, I never thought of it that way. Have you not even lost a single round of a game with Robbie, or you must?
We've lost a few rounds with
Oh,
Robbie,
but
but
not a match. Yeah,
not a match, not a series. So having Robbie back is awesome.
yeah. Robbie is the enforcer,
He's the enforcer. Also, he keeps like the positivity up.
and he has his luscious
whenever he
locks.
can. He has, you know, he's growing them back. If you saw the
Yeah,
zoom, that was
he
they're getting
has.
longer.
It's just like
You should
it's
grow
just
some
like
as well.
Samson, who I know you know well.
Oh yes,
When his
absolutely.
hair's cut, he loses his strength, and when his hair returns, suddenly all his powers come back.
Exactly, and there he is. All right. Well,
All right.
oh gosh.
Okay, guys, we'll leave it on the stream there. I am going to shut down. Thank you for coming tonight and watching the PG Cyclones be victorious over the New Jersey William Annin Vikings. And well done to the NewsClan and the Turf Burners. And we'll see you on Sunday for the big matchup, the NewsClan against the GW2. That may
Yes,
well
sir.
be the fight for second place, as it looks like the Turf Burners are going to win this thing now. The Turf Burners do have big numbers, though, on Sunday as well, who can be a dangerous team with Owen Rogers, but you still think they should beat them. So,
Absolutely.
but it will